Hello everyone, my name is Pukar Dhital. I'm an English instructor and today we're covering Grade 5 English. We'll be covering the grammar portion of the chapter, narrating events. We're covering simple past or past tense. Let's begin the class.
Now, today, let's come to the word power. 6 word power. Make meaningful words. So here are all the jumbled up words and we'll have to make a meaningful word out of it. Okay. So for instance, the first word here is EARPAPIST. Okay, and remember we're supposed to make a meaningful word out of it, and when we rearrange these jumbled up letters, we get a word disappeared. DISAPPEARED, disappeared. Number 2, CIOTHAR. Now, if you're quick enough, you can think of some meaningful word. Okay. Now, number 3, ANTSEAPL. And number 4, EADRSP. Number 5, EAMTRS. Number 6, ORTFEF. Let's continue further. MELAF. Next is OWOLFL. ERTHFEA. Now, the biggest hit that I can give you is, again, let's start from here. Here, the word starts from C. Here, the word starts from P. Here, the word starts from S. Here, the word starts from S again. Here, the word it starts from E. Here, the word starts from F. Here, the word starts from F again F, and finally, here in the last one, it starts from S. Now, again, the next big hint that I can give you is all these words are from the passes. All right, all these words are from the passes. Now, try to figure it out. Let's do 2 or 3, and then rest of the words you will have to find it out from the passes. And as you do so, make sure that you get to know words from the dictionary. All right, this will really help you. First hint, words are from the passes. Second hint, get the words from the dictionary. Now look at this. C, chariot. CHA. C is done. H is taken. A is taken. R is taken. IOT, chariot. Hey, what do you think about the third one? PLEASA. NT. See, P is taken, PL is taken, LEASANT. Pleasant is taken. How about the third one? Let me do one more. SPREA. Disparate. SPREA, disparate. All the letters are taken rather. See, so make sure to rearrange these letters and form a word that makes a sense, and all these words can be found in the passage itself. And of course, you can do the rest. Maybe you can do it at home or you can do it in the classroom. Maybe you can take around 10 minutes time and complete this exercise. Now let's come to the grammar portion, number 7. All right. Now here we are talking about past tense. Now, we are focusing only in past tense for now, and there are, so to speak, 4 types of past tense. Now, what are they? Now, to begin with, simple past. Now, tense, let's say auxiliary verb, and finally, let's work on the example. Okay, so, now, here you go, simple past. Now, simple past, it denotes an action, or it's also called indefinite past, or past indefinite. Past indefinite, meaning an action that happened somewhere in the past, but its time is unknown, but it did happen somewhere in the past. Maybe it happened 5 minutes ago, maybe it happened 5 years ago, or 500 years ago, or 5 million years ago. An event that occurred somewhere in the past. That's why past indefinite, time unknown. Like for instance, and it usually is, its auxiliary verb is did. See, it's simple past. And let's say the example here is, they watched a movie. They watched a movie. The other example can be, the ship struck the rock. Okay, so remember, simple past, an event that happened somewhere in the past. It's also called past indefinite. Let's continue further, shall we? So the next is past progressive, or it's also called continuous. Now, the moment there is continuous, you think of ing, all right? So its auxiliary verb that it uses would be was, were plus ing, meaning it talks about the past happening that happened somewhere in the past and it continued for some time. See, ing represents that it continued for some times, all right? So you add the ing at the back of the verb, all right? An event happened somewhere in the past and it continued for some time. That's past progressive or past continuous. For instance, they were watching a movie, all right? The boys were doing their homework. See? Now we move further. Now what do we have next is past perfect, and its auxiliary is going to be had, and it means that an event happened in the past and it completed in the past. An event had completed in the past. Now if I am to continue the same example, they had watched a movie, or let's say the bridge had collapsed. The bridge had collapsed. And finally, past perfect progressive or continuous. Now again, the same rule applies here. The moment you see continuous, remember that there is always ing, all right? So in this case, see, past perfect is had, so it's past perfect progressive or continuous is going to be had been plus ing. The verb will have ing at last. The moment you see continuous, remember to put ing, all right? Now, its example is going to be, they had been watching a movie. Watching a movie. Next example, Sita had been doing her classwork for 2 hours. Meaning past 2 hours, she had been doing her homework. She started the action in the past and the action seemed to be continuing. She had been doing an action which had started in the past and seemed to continue. So that's past perfect progressive or past perfect continuous. Okay, now having known this concept, let's move further. Now read and write similar sentences in the past tense. Now here's certain words given here. Nina / write / a poem. And all 4 forms of tenses, we're going to write it down, okay? And both positive and negative, by the way. Positive sentence, and here again, negative sentence. Here we go. Nina, simple past, write changes to wrote a poem. Positive, and its negative would be Nina. Let's have a segregation here in between. Nina did not. Here's already simple past coming here in did form, so that's why did not write a poem. Now number 2. Past continuous or past progressive. Nina was writing a poem. Nina was writing a poem. And it's going to be Nina, negative, was not writing a poem. Okay, number 3. Nina had written a poem. And its negative is going to be, and all past, now this is past perfect. Nina had not written a poem. And finally, Nina had been writing a poem. Its negative is going to be Nina had not been writing a poem. See? So this is how you can make both positive and negative sentences out of past perfect. And I'm going to give you certain exercises to do. Okay? So let's continue. Now you can work on he / plant / potatoes. They play slash football. You can make both positive and negative sentences, all right, using past tense. See slash read slash a novel. We slash cook slash food. All right. So of course, you know what? All right. Similar sentences in past tense. All right. Okay. And in both in positive and negative, just like how we had done earlier. Now let's continue further. Let's again reenact. Okay. Now here you go. This is reenact section. So there's this one of you can take the character of Yangla, the other can take the character of Jamuna. Again, you can choose the character. The other student then can stand up and take the role of Yangla, and again Jamuna. This is how it goes. Yangla, good morning, Jamuna. Jamuna, good morning. How are you, Yangla? What's the blackest spot on your forehead? Yangla, now I'm fine. This black spot? It's nothing. Last week we had a small accident. Jamuna, what sort of accident? Yangla, we're going to Nala on my brother's motorbike. Suddenly a little girl ran across the road. To save her, my brother braked so hard that I fell down. My head bumped against a stone lying on the side of the road. Thank God it did not hurt me much. A very short and sweet conversation here, all right, where a little girl had a black spot on her head, or rather on her forehead, and she explains here how she got that black spot. Okay, simple exercise. Let's continue further, and let's just work on this pronunciation here. Okay, dear, dear, dare, ear, fair, fair, beer, beer, bear, hair, hair, hair. Okay, here we have what we call homophone and homonym. So now what is homophone and homonym? What do you understand by these words? Now, homophone are two words which are pronounced the same but differ in meaning, spelling, but differ in meaning, spelling, or both. Now, for example, look at this. So look at the definition first. Two words which are pronounced the same, meaning they have the same pronunciation, but differ in meaning. Their meaning differs, spelling differs, or sometimes both differs, meaning and spelling both. For instance, bear, this bear, and this bear. Look at that. B-E-A-R and B-A-R-E. They're pronounced the same, but their spelling is different, and of course their meaning is different. And how about homonym here then? What do you know about homonym? Now again, two words that are pronounced or spelled the same, but have different, pronounced the same, spelled the same, but have different meaning. In this case, okay, here we just have homophone, by the way. Now this is homophone, dare, dare, dare. All are homophones. See, two words that are pronounced the same but different meaning or spelling. See, they are homophone, air. Now fair, fair. They are again homophone, differ in spelling and the meaning, of course. Beer, 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 hair, hair, hair. So see, they are all homophone. Now homonym would be something like, rock. And again, rock. Now if you look at the dictionary of rock, one word rock would be, hey, do not rock the chair, meaning you are just swaying in the chair. Okay, do not rock the chair. Next would be the rock that we find in the hills or the mountains. Rock. There's a big rock on top of the mountain. See? They are pronounced the same, their spelling is the same, but their meaning differs, and they are homonym, by the way. Okay. And one more thing before we wrap up this particular class for the day. Right? Ask someone to tell you a folk tale, then write the story in your own language. And you can write the same story in your own words. Ask someone to tell you a folk tale, then write the story in your own language. This you can do it certainly as a homework. So thank you very much. And if you have any queries, feel free to email us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.